Hi, everyone, and welcome to the summary of 2024. Now, let's dive in to some of the interesting takeaways. As I was looking through the data, I got this summary from YouTube. So, my year on YouTube, 2024, I had 492 new subscribers. Yay, thank you. And 155.5K views, 155,000 views. Awesome. 193 uploads. Seriously, did I upload that much? And 286 comments. Wow, awesome. Thank you guys. 3,219 likes, 1,358 shares. Oh, wow. Really appreciate that. You know, when I was looking at the data, and I think this is true for most people doing YouTube channels, most of the visitors are not subscribers. So you get this data at the back end, subscribers, not subscribers. Oh my gosh, 96.7% of people visiting the channel, watching the videos are not subscribed. So if that fits you, if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please do. It makes it. Let's have a quick run through of the 2024 Seek Sustainable Japan videos. So just this month, I talked with Yoga Studio, Vegan Cafe, and Yoga Retreat founder, entrepreneur based in Nozawa Onsen in Nagano. Tova and I met each month for our 30-minute wrap up of the month's Sustainable Japan news, events, products, and businesses, which are implementing more sustainable strategies. Really great insights that I think can spark new ideas in people having those similar hurdles to overcome. But also interesting for a wider audience in which businesses, products, and services to look out for and to make better choices as consumers. I also had the chance to talk with musician Facundo, who is the founder of Kyoto Connection, talking about his big dream to come to Japan in 2025 and see the places he's been dreaming about and making music about for more than 10 years. Talking with Donna Weeks about politics. Japan politics is often really hard for us to follow. She's been spending her whole life career looking at Japanese politics and elections. Felicity and Tiffany about their new docu-series called We Exist and crowdfunding for that amazing documentary project. Talking with Emi Kaiwa, who is the manager of the Asia Pacific region for Global Sustainable Tourism Council. And she had great insights also on training and how to develop more sustainable, better tourism that supports local communities as well as better for the inbound international travelers. This year, I also had the chance to talk with Douglas Brooks in this summer about his amazing insights with Japanese wood boat making. And what he does teaching American students, his connection even to the Shogun series and making traditional Japanese boats for their production. That was pretty exciting. Also talking with Tom. Tom and I went to Ogasawara Island together at the beginning of the year. And Tom Miyagawa Colton is a very talented photographer, videographer, who's based in a rural area of Hiroshima, one of the islands off the coast of Kure. And then the fabulous 500th Seek Sustainable Japan episode. It was amazing to reach the 500th episode. What an amazing milestone. Big thanks to all of you who have supported this wonderful project, highlighting the stories and insights of good people doing great things in Japan. For the fabulous 500th Seek Sustainable Japan mega guest show, good people doing great things in 4 different sections. We started with sustainable business focus. 3 people who are all based in Tokyo, running businesses and in the corporate world there, gave us insights on some of the more sustainable strategies and trends. And then we had the fabulous farmers section. Farm. And they were all talking about some of the challenges, but also some of the successes that they've had doing more natural organic farming, but also doing community development and training and education as workshops as well as a part of what they do. Then I had a chance to bring 3 Kyoto creatives on who talked about their different projects, trying to preserve and promote and learn about and share the knowledge for beautiful different traditional crafts and even modern creative ways to make documentaries. In the last hour, I had the chance to bring the Minka Masters on. Alex Kerr, Asby Brown, John Stollenmeyer, and Brett Rasmussen. And they all, even though they're from different generations and different parts of Japan and different kinds of experience over many years, they had so many wonderful parallels and insights and shared experiences about hurdles and the better future that they can all envision. Let's hope there's 500 more, right? More and more and more. We need the positive inspiration for all of us. I also talked with Andrew Russell about his sake tours in Nada in Hyogo Prefecture, and talked with Ashley Souther about his peace education and pro wrestling here in Hiroshima. Talked with the artist behind the I Indigo workshop and her original artwork that she is so passionate about making as a part of a well-balanced life, family life there. Talking with Miroslav Bakura. Miro and I met up at the Minka Summit this year, and it was great to follow up with him and hear more about his great insights about sustainable urban planning and sustainable design, renovating traditional Japanese buildings. Really great conversations there. And then talking about performing arts now, and I actually had a chance to go in and see her performance after talking with her about her original performing art theater creations and being a director and getting these works to the stage as a part of our quality of life for people dynamic in people, planet, profit sustainability. Also had the chance to talk with David Caprara, an American journalist who did a really interesting documentary film about his area and American soldiers who had gone down in the plains, and retracing that part of the history, talking with locals, but also tracing the stories back to the families of the American soldiers and getting their impressions as well. Really powerful. I had the chance to talk with Brigitte Gem of Vancouver-based vegan educator, entrepreneur, and had the chance to meet her in Hiroshima. And I gave her a guided tour, and then great to follow up with her and hear about the vegan kind of promotion and education ideas that she has based there in BC, Canada. Then talked with Brett Rasmussen, who's based in Ojika Island, and his ideas for fixing up old Japanese houses and making them livable and focusing on the functionality, but also really amazing to hear how he does so much of the work himself. He really has a great idea about the circular systems and reusing as much materials as possible and trying to do zero waste also as much as possible. Talking with Bernd and Mitsue about choosing to stay in the Noto Peninsula area after the quake. This was only a couple months after the devastating earthquake in January of this year, and their community work and all of their insights about the devastation and ongoing struggles that they were having. Really powerful talk there. Also had the chance to talk with Asby Brown about why we should care about traditional Japanese houses as a kind of preview before the Minka Summit this year. Also talking with Emily Kaneko Reynolds about her insights of using natural plaster and going through trade school and just diving into her love and art of using natural materials. Wonderful conversation there with Emily. And then at the beginning of the year, talking with Ayumi and Uberto about their renovation of an old house and hiring professionals to help make sure it was earthquake safe, and some of her insights about how you can renovate traditional Japanese homes, Minka, to be earthquake safe. They're based there in Fukuoka in Kyushu, the southern island. Also had a preview talk with the organizers of the Minka Summit. Really excited to see what they're up to for 2025 as well. One of the most watched videos this year was with Danny Benton of Benton Homestead. Now, Danny and Evan have really inspired a lot of people through their amazing YouTube channel, but also through their amazingly informative videos, really detailing how to renovate old houses, how to restore and pass on still usable, still valuable old antiques and retro things that they find in some of these houses, how they do bee farming, how they're making honey, how they're restoring some of the old farmland and starting to grow peppers and other things. And the whole idea, the ins and outs of the business visa, the startup visa, how it opens up new channels to people who are interested in coming and living and working in Japan. So I'm not that surprised that the Benton Homestead talk with Danny and the follow-up videos walking around their amazing guest house. I'm not surprised. Those were so popular and people really stuck around and watched most of it. There's a lot of great insights there. So there is so much innovation, creativity, and so many insights there that I hope people will find inspiring, spark new ideas, no matter where you are in the world, whether you're in Japan, thinking about Japan, or even living your lives somewhere else. I hope there's always something that you can enjoy hearing about from these amazing people in the interview series, Seek Sustainable Japan. And I hope you'll come back and enjoy us for more great talks coming up in 2025. One last point of interest I found very interesting was to look at what viewers spent the most time watching on the channel this year. And some of them are new, some of them are old, but it shows you some of the long time favorites over the years. So we have coming in as the most watched in terms of hours over 2024. Number one, no, we should start with number 10, right? Okay, number 10, The Master of Plastering in Japan with Kyle Holzhuter. Number 9, Hidden Japan, talking with author Alex Kerr. Number 8, Kyoto Pottery Yakimono Gallery Tour with Robert Yellen. Number 7, Japan's most popular Akiya renovation YouTuber, talking with Jaya on his Tokyo Llama channel. Number 6, how to make konnyaku, a step-by-step of Japan's mysterious devil tongue. Number 5, deep dive into Japanese pottery with Kyoto-based gallery of pottery and ceramics, the Yakimono Gallery, Robert Yellen again. Number 4, a 100-year-old house renovation reveal with talented carpenter and designer John Stollenmeyer. Number 3 is a short. Hiroshima City views 76 years after the atomic bomb. This was the only short in the top 10. It is only 15 seconds long, but it was watched 33,810 times. My position here, based in Hiroshima, talking about peace, that is one very popular part of the channel dynamic here for Seek Sustainable Japan. Number 2, most watched video this year in terms of time was Ruth and Shota's van life. Japan, 1 year of slow travel in vans off-grid and their experiences doing that. It shows there's an appetite for a different kind of off-the-beaten-track travel as people are searching more about alternative travel styles in Japan. I see that as a very positive sign. And the number 1 most watched video of 2024 was Japanese pottery and ceramic art insights with the amazing Robert Yellen. Now, Robert was featured in this top 10 list 3 times. Robert is so generous with his time and knowledge. Definitely check out Yakimono Gallery on Instagram. I'll put the links below. He does videos introducing new pottery works, but also introduces new artists, and not only ceramic artists, but other artists in the Kyoto area. And he also is a longtime writer about ceramics and pottery art. So a real living legend in terms of Japanese culture and traditions. And also, Robert appeared on the 500th episode and shared some of his passion for the wonderful work that he does. So definitely check it out. Special content. So if you're thinking about supporting the channel, oh my gosh, members, really appreciate you guys. You guys really kept me going this year. Big shout out to Ayaka, Marion, Tetsu, Anne, James, Takeshi, Louise, Rob, Noreen, Dawn, Leland, Wayne, Jay, Rieko, and Natasha. You guys were all so amazing for supporting my efforts with Seek Sustainable Japan this year. Oh my gosh, appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks everyone for joining. Hope you enjoyed this recap of 2024. We have so much more to look forward to in 2025. I hope you'll join us.